Good morning. I'm Steve Jurens with your live Northeast Radio SD News for Tuesday, July 7th, 2026. Your news this hour is brought to you by the Watertown Development Corporation, creator of Pheasant Ridge, Calvin Trade Center, and Mallard Point, setting the sights for growth on eastern South Dakota. Learn more at wdcsd.com. The Watertown City Council has approved a new road maintenance MOU with Sheridan Township, replacing an agreement that's been in place since 1990. City engineer Justin Peterson says the update reduces the city's maintenance responsibility from 6.5 miles down to 2 miles of 29th Street between the South Bypass and the Landfill Road. Sheridan Township will continue mowing, plowing, and maintaining all other roads, including culverts and washouts. The city will also expand ditch cleanup within a 2-mile radius of the landfill, including twice annual litter pickup along 175th Street. Long-standing provisions remain, including USGS access and landfill privileges for township residents. The council approved the updated MOU unanimously. The city council unanimously also approved a haul road agreement with J&J Land Sales for its new mining operation on the southeast side. All truck traffic must use 31st Street Southeast heading south to Highway 212, with 3rd Avenue allowed only for detours or emergencies. J&J must apply monthly dust control during hauling and follow all weight limits. The company is also required to pave a short section of 3rd Avenue this construction season. City Attorney Lisa Carrico says 3 violations within a year could trigger review or suspension of the conditional use permit. After debate drifted off topic, the council voted to end discussion and pass the agreement unanimously. Council members Shuddy and Jurens were absent. Watertown's 4th of July celebration drew its largest crowd ever, with an estimated 10 to 11,000 people attending. Fireworks coordinator Randy Tupper told the council the turnout was boosted by perfect weather and the nation's 250th anniversary. Tupper raised $32,000 in local donations toward the $40,000 show, emphasizing that every sponsor was a local business. He praised city departments and volunteers for their work, including a 13-hour setup by the fireworks crew. After his report, Mayor Reed Holeen surprised Tupper with a proclamation and the key to the city, recognizing decades of public service. Tupper joked he'll be coordinating fireworks again next year. The full video is available to view on northeastradiosd.com. The City of Watertown will conduct mosquito spraying tonight, July 7th, Tuesday, beginning after 9 p.m. weather permitting. Adult mosquito counts have reached the threshold requiring treatment in several neighborhoods. Spraying will take place on both the east and west treatment and sides of Lake Kampeska, from Kampeska Lodge to Prairie Winds Golf Club, including Derby Downs and Prairie Haven. Residents are asked to stay indoors during spraying, keep children and pets inside for about an hour afterward, and rinse homegrown produce before eating. The mosquito control program will continue monitoring activity throughout the season. The United States Department of Justice and Federal Trade Commission are urging state attorneys general to intensify investigations into possible antitrust violations contributing to high gas prices. In a July 3rd letter, federal officials noted that crude oil prices have dropped, but many companies haven't lowered pump prices accordingly. The agencies say they're monitoring petroleum markets for price fixing, collusion, and deceptive practices. They highlighted recent enforcement actions, including requiring the seizure of 35 fuel stations in a merger, The DOG also reminded the public of its whistleblower rewards program, which pays up to 30% of criminal fines. Consumers can report suspected violations to the DOJ or FTC, the link in the article. The Brookings County Sheriff's Office responded to 2 fireworks-related fires over the holiday weekend. The first occurred Saturday night near White, where a malfunctioning firework sparked a grass fire along a fence line. Most flames were already out when deputies arrived, and no charges are expected. The second fire happened Sunday night in Bruce when a fence caught fire. The homeowner extinguished the flames before they reached the house, and firefighters removed the damaged section. Damage is estimated at $500. A juvenile was evaluated for injuries Saturday evening after being struck by a personal watercraft on the southwest side of Lake Kampeska. The 911 call came in at 5:02 p.m. and Lake Norden ambulance and the Hamlin County Sheriff's Office responded. The caller couldn't provide the operator's location, but deputies located the operator shortly after arriving. The juvenile was assessed at the scene and was not transported. South Dakota Game Fish and Parks is now handling the investigation. Your news this hour was brought to you by the Watertown Development Corporation, creator of Pheasant Ridge, Calvin Trade Center, and Mallard Point, setting the sights for growth in eastern South Dakota. Find out more at WDCSD.com. Read more full in-depth stories online at northeastradiosd.com. Check out the daily news recap podcast and live interview uploads. And don't forget to sign up for our newsletter delivered straight to your inbox every morning at 6 a.m. And with today's local and state news from Northeast Radio SD Studios in Watertown, South Dakota, I'm Steve Jurens.